The woman commented that ever since they put up a job notice on their site, they have received at least 50 applications. The man thought the president would be happy to hear that because he was eager to hire a head engineer and wanted the new hire to start as soon as possible. The woman commented there were a lot of applications, so she thought she couldn't handle them. The man suggested help her at 10 o'clock the day after. He could go to her office and help her. The man congratulated on the woman's promotion and he wanted to know when it went into effect. The woman replied that in 2 weeks, but she said she was busy until then for training and she didn't have time to pack that stuff up. Man suggested help her because he had finished his work for the day. The woman was happy about that and she suggested the man find an extra board in the supply closet. The woman said that at the staff meeting that morning, they said the store manager would retire that year and they were looking someone internal for that position. The man said he wanted to be a store manager, but he thought he hadn't enough experience to be considered. The woman said the man took business classes in college and he had been assistant manager for a while, so she thought he had a lot of experience than most of them. The man agreed with her and he wanted to know when interviews started. The woman thought they would be compiling a list for candidates that month and beginning interviews the month after. She suggested the man ask the human resources manager. The woman wanted to know if the man heard about the fact that Stacy was quitting and going to work for price applications. The man was surprised at that because they were their biggest competitor and he thought she liked to hear them. The woman explained that they scouted her and offered her a great position, so she couldn't refuse. The man commented she deserved it, and he thought they should start thinking about their career plans. The woman agreed with the man, and she said she would update her resume later that day. The man thanked the woman for coming to that day's interview because they knew the location was hard to reach. The man said he was a chief designer. The man B said he was a head editor of the magazine. The woman said she was happy about meeting them. The man B said they looked over her resume and thought she would be a perfect addition to their design department, but they weren't sure that she had much experience in fashion photography. The woman replied that she did freelance work for her friend's fashion studio, and she stressed to give them some of the pieces they used on her website. That she brought some with her that day. The man agreed with her, and he suggested the woman tell them about how she came up with her shooting method. The man wanted to know if the woman had applied for the company position that was advertised the week before. The woman disagreed with it. She said that she was revising her resume because she thought it wasn't good enough, and she knew that the company they would be opening up the hiring to people outside the company as well. The man suggested to give her his resume to help her because he thought it was very helpful. The woman thanked the man for that. The woman said before they finished that day's meeting, she would like to talk about the hiring process for that year. She would like, and she suggested discontinue a headhunter who recommended candidates to them. The man was surprised that because he thought it was very successful. The woman explained that it was very costly and corporate would like them to reduce hiring costs. She had come up with a chart that shows how they had hired people in the past. The man said then they should go with the second best method. He would talk to the rest of the team so they could know more about that.